I was a miner, I was a docker, I was a railwayman between the wars. Obviously, I'm not that old, but good one, Billy. I actually bought that single because it was quite powerful for me at the time. Thatcher, the miners' strike, all that nonsense. Anyway, it's been a good day. It's actually only 6 o'clock, but when I light the candles in here so I can see, I have to shut the shutters so the light doesn't get noticed. Just at this time of year, really, when there's no leaves on the trees, and of course when the leaves come out, it's light anyway, so I don't really need candles. But I still honestly use them when it's, too dark to see. Anyway, that's another song, isn't it? Anyway, yes, I actually made a few notes, but I won't refer to them just yet. Today I've been, well, it's the first day that I could dig again, do a bit more. So I did, and I was champing at the bit actually. I hate inactivity. I like to be doing things, and physical things. I'm not really a pen pusher type of person. I can write my own name, just about, but I try to avoid it. I just dirty my thumb and thumbprint on my checks, and that'll do. I'm joking, of course, but people who think flat earthers are stupid are themselves zombies. And society to me now is just a bunch of zombies. Just work, pay the bills, eat some flesh. I can't get involved. I just wish they'd snap out of it and embrace the objective reality. And I know it's a massive step, because not only do you have to I'm not selling this very well, but not only do you have to ignore all the bullshit that you've been taught at school, etc., all the bullshit science programs on the BBC and probably on the other commercial channels, although not many. And not only that, once you've done that and realise it's all utter hokum, then your mind starts to wonder why and who and all that. But let's not bother about that, because it doesn't really concern me. What does concern me is the lying bullshit. Well, see, I don't accuse teachers of lying, because I know some I'm friends and related to teachers, and they are the nicest, kindest people in my experience, and the last thing they would ever think they want to do is to lie to children and teach them a load of tosh. But that's just what they've been doing, and that's why they find it very difficult to realise the truth of the objective reality. The abandonment of the scientific method, that's really how we've got to this position. When science started wearing the religious garb and started to be our religion, where you needed faith to believe in the bullshit that they spout, and that is it. The sun is 93 million miles away. Oh yeah, yeah. And how do you know that? Oh, the speed of light. Oh yeah, or some bullshit. It's bullshit. If they had a tape measure that was 93 million miles long, okay, yep, I'll accept that, but they haven't. They never will have. And the other thing is, of course, the moon is the same size as the sun. Bit strange, bit of a coincidence, really? No? You're still a heliocentric numbskull then? Okay. So, the zombie society that people who know the Earth is flat have to engage with is it's slow and fast. It moves quickly, but it thinks slowly. It can't grasp what's really going on because it's moving too quickly. I've got to do this, I've got to do that. It's like the White Rabbit or something. I don't know. But all that people like me can do is tell people. And that's not, by the way, that is not shouting from the rooftops that the Earth is flat. That's kind of anti-progress. It's I've explained why it's a little bit more difficult for me, maybe, but I put a hat on and I go and I just talk to people who I've never met before and say things like, sun and moon the same size, have you thought that's a bit weird? Things like that. Or, every time I build a big building, I use a water level, and that's a long tube that has no airlocks in it. It's just full of water, and two vessels at either end with a scale on, and that's how I can level up large areas. There's other methods these days. Laser level goes round and round with a light. Anyway, but still the best method to level anything is water. So I would say, yet they tell us that water curves around a ball. I've never witnessed water curving, ever. Just things like that, You sit next to me on the train, you're going to want to move seats. Luckily, I don't travel on the train anymore, or the buses, or there's no buses around here anyway. And the train is a mile away, the station, a bit more than a mile. And there's a dead end one way and the whole wide world the other way. Yeah. Right, let's have a look. Yeah, okay. Yes. Yes. The other thing, unless I die, I get shot in the head, or there's plenty of ways to die, but that will have to happen to me before I will stop this. Yeah, I could have my laptop stolen, or I could run it over by accident. Something like that could happen to my gear. The internet could, probably not though. The electricity supply, things like that might inhibit, but I will be back. Just like GeoShifter, he's a good one to say that. But I'm not going to stop. I'm just going to carry on until I'm old and grey or hairless or whatever, toothless. But I'm still going to do it. I'm still going to make a noise about this because, like I've said before, I feel I'm duty bound. It's a I think I'm compelled to do it. I feel I can't let the rest of the people live in this zombie world, the zombie culture that they've contrived for themselves, just through misinformation and religion, really. From Christianity to pseudoscience, from the Bishop of Canterbury to Brian Cox. Oh my God. Can you see, though, how easy it is just to, oh no, I don't believe in God, that's all nonsense. Oh, you have to believe in God. So you don't have to believe that Cassini went around the solar system. You don't have to believe that the sun is 93 million miles away. You don't have to believe that we have air next to a vacuum. You don't have to believe that, because people tell you it's true. Like people told you that Jesus was born on the 25th of December. Oh, whereas that, even if he was a person, if he ever walked the earth, he definitely wasn't born then because of some, I don't know, I can't remember now. It's something to do with they were gathering taxes when they had to go to Bethlehem, something like that, and that wasn't ever at that time of year. So obviously that was because of the beliefs that the people had at that time when the Christianity tried to make people believe in Jesus rather than the God of the woods or the winds or whatever they believed in then. I don't know. And of course, with religion, with Christianity, came control and fear. Fear that you were going to burn in hell for eternity. Well, eternity is a long time. But now it's just the fear of being soulless, not existing beyond death. Well, that's I was never really frightened of that when I was a atheist, but not really knowing why we are here, where we are, and what it's all about. Now, if you've never thought of that, then you either believe in God, a Christian God, because that question or those questions are answered by that faith, and you can be kind of content, as you must have true faith for that contentment. And I know people like that, family members, and I would never I would say, well, that's not for me because I don't believe it. But I would never say, come on, that's bullshit. Come on, you can't believe that, can you? I would never do that. But I don't know why I wouldn't. But what I would do to people, to family members and other people, is try and pry them away from this spinning ball nonsense. The globe. If I hear that word global, well, I can't really finish that sentence because I'm going to several times, but I just hear it more and more. And it could be the new car thing when you've got a different model of car and you see them all the time on the road, that sort of thing. I don't know. I think they've ramped up the global, you know, what is it? Fake bullshit. The global lie. They've ramped it up. they want us all to think globe, because when you say globe, you picture one. I still picture one. Okay, I hope it, but it's all bullshit.